Hey there, my YouTubers, it's Sam. And I'm going to tell you what my best friend said to me. You're not actually going to believe it. It is really mind blowing. You might have to sit down for it. But in order to tell you, I have to go outside. And you probably know this, but it's a pandemic out there. So I'm just going to put you down for a second and I got to go over and grab my mask and put that on. Okay, so bear with me just a second. I'm just going to get my mask off the shelf here. Okay, great. And I just want to say to everybody from the bottom of my heart, just really from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all my new subscribers. Really, really touches me to get your love and support as I'm trying to become a YouTube sensation to earn the respect of my children. My subscriptions have gone up 700%, which didn't amaze my children, but it amazed me, so I was pretty happy. And I'm pretty happy to share some more of my life with you here as we go outside. And it really is a pandemic out here. Of course, that's why we have to wear masks. That's very important. I'm in support of that. And not only is it a pandemic out here, but where I am, it's a bit of a hurricane. So it's a truly exciting day. And it's a good day to tell a really good story. So I'm going to tell you this, what happened to me the other day. And now that there's better ventilation, I'll take my mask off. So this happened probably in the last 5 years. And I was going through a terrible, terrible time. And I called my best friend. Now, she's like a sister to me. She's just a wonderful, amazing human being. And one of the things she does, among many others, is she listens to me. And just she's fantastic in that way. So I called her and I was going on and on. I'd say, this is bad. This is terrible. This is my life. I was going through a terrible divorce and one thing and the other. And at the end of this conversation, she said to me, Sam, I'm so glad that you called me. I feel so much better. And I was like, oh, I could feel the love rising in my heart, because I felt better too. I felt so much better having connected with her. And I knew that she loved me and she was going to say, I feel so much better that we're joined in this way, sharing with each other, having community and love. She said, I feel so much better about my life because yours is so much worse than mine is. And that is actually what she said to me, so don't hold it against her, because in a way she was very wise. The truth is that in that day when I shared my life was really terrible, and yet I managed to cheer her up. And that is the truth of things, isn't it? That no matter how shitty it is, your life can be so terrible. But the truth is, it could make one person feel better about their own life. You could call them up. And really, it's not probably going to be one day, one person cheering them up. It's probably going to be a little bit more like my compost, which is why I brought you outside, because I wanted to show you my compost. It's right over here. So come on over here with me. This is going to be the highlight of your day, I'm sure. Here it is. My compost is filled with cauliflower, banana peels, apples, zucchini from our zucchini bread. It's moldy, it's disgusting, and it's rotten. It has a squash growing out of it. But the truth about compost is that it's rotten. And that's like a pile of challenges. That's like our pile of the worst things that happened to us, the terrible things we've been through are sitting there. But what do you do with compost? Well, you can't eat it. It's not useful. You can't serve it to your children for dinner. You can't build a house with it. You take your compost, you put it on your garden, it fertilizes your garden. And then out of your garden grows the most beautiful things that you can eat, things that are useful, things that are yummy, things that are delicious. And that's life, right? That's life. It doesn't actually matter how terrible the things are that have happened to you or have happened to me. Every single thing can be useful. Every little bit of stinky, yucky, moldy, grody, rotten stuff, rotten to the core, can become the fuel, can become the compost for the next beautiful meal you cook, the next beautiful vegetable you have, the next friend you cheer up, even if you've had the worst day you can possibly imagine having. That's the message I wanted to tell you. That's the amazing truth from my wonderful best friend. And while I'm at it, I want to tell you to go ahead and keep helping me become that YouTube sensation that my children will love and admire. So don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, namaste. And again, everyone wear your masks, okay?